my fine dining frying pan that I got as a gift from my parents when I moved back in with them in 2019. So in October, November 2019, I quit my jobs and I moved back in with my parents, and they got me a gift when I moved back in, and they got me this frying pan, which is a fine dining frying pan, and it's I got some use on it, and I used to cook lunch every day, and it used to be a scramble. It's a Tanis original recipe. I have not made a YouTube video on it, and it had eggs and Canadian bacon and garlic and onion and cheese, and so I actually wrote it down. I stopped making it and I kind of varied up my lunch routine, but I did write it down, and it was a true fine dining pan in the sense of, like, I produced my first fine dining recipe moving in here with my parents, and it's one that's thicker. It's not a like turn on the stovetop and it's heated in 5 seconds. It actually takes a few minutes to warm up. So it was a really good one on, like, you know, if my parents were telling me to slow down, this is like, they did a good job of doing that, communicating that through cookware. And it's a heavier one. This is solid and it's thick and it's not plastic and there's not a, you know, a thin layer on it or anything. And I had difficulty learning to use it and clean it. And so there's a lot of like little scratch marks from like the sponge and stuff. And yeah, so I appreciate the gift, Mom and Dad, if you're watching this, thank you. And yeah, and I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle, and today is Thursday, 26 June 2025. And I thought this was a good one. I was like, there's something specific to moving in with my parents that I still haven't. I was like, yes, they actually gave me a frying pan. Oh, no, I'm classifying it as a fine dining frying pan when I moved back in with them. And it was kind of, I think, the nicest frying pan I've had thus far in my life. And I made my first fine dining Tanis original recipe. I have other original recipes that I made, but it was fine dining in the sense of it really emphasized the aspects of this particular pan, and it was multi-step, and there was lots of preparation and stuff, and like really, you know, ornate in that sense of kind of fine dining. So there we go. That's my fine dining frying pan I got as a gift when I moved back in with my parents in 2019.